So I don't know if this is out there or not, but I'm gonna clear the record just in case. Cause see, there's a lot of things that you haven't, you know what I'm saying, come to, you know what I'm saying, the source of the matter and discuss it. There was a time out here where right after I got my children out of St. Louis, which was the hardest year of my life, if you understood what happened those 365 days in St. Louis, going up against a whole community of gangbangers that recruited my children, you would really know that it was dark. It was very scary. But once I got them out here, you dig, it was a real uh, horror film happening. My little girl told me after I asked her the question, when I asked her, was there grown men uh, coming through the house on them? And I mean a lot of grown men now. My little girl looked at me and she told me, yeah. Now in St. Louis, I knew what was happening with them boys out there when it comes to recruiting little girls and gangs and everything. I couldn't catch them boys like I wanted to catch them. And they was watching my every step and it followed me. So when my daughter told me what was happening out here, believe me, bro, I did everything in my power to go and get help from people of the public first, like my pastor, like the police, like the judge, like the NAACP. I was asking everybody. I was telling everybody, even the news station. And when I found out that everybody was in on it is when she told me that, I told her to be ready for church because we going to the pastor and tell the pastor what you said. You gonna tell him. And that day, they tried to hide her by somebody's house down the street. And I found her. And when I found her, it wasn't time to go to church yet. It was around this time right here, but I knew I had to get her before they moved her again. And when I got her, picture I was in a van that I had rented, but never changed the titles and had a somebody else's license plate on it. Picture they found me. We was waiting in the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Over there somewhere. It was behind the Victory Mission where they served food at. Picture they found me in that van, waiting on the bus to come and pick us up, the church bus. I asked the cop, I said, how you found me? He said, from your license plate. I'm like, nah, somebody told you where I was because that license plate don't even register in my name to this van. We was parked in a parking lot full of cars and they surrounded me. Took me to jail over here and said that before I even got charged with anything, before I even knew my charges, I didn't even know what I was charged with. They had it over the radio and had it going through the jail system that I was molesting my daughter in a van. And that's why I got arrested, because they caught me molesting my daughter in a van. I like, what? That's what the boys in the jail was doing. So they was trying to get me smashed in the jail. And come to find out, uh, boy, my charge was weak as hell. They charged me with tampering with child custody or something like that. I'm like, is that even a charge? Is that even the law? That was my daughter. I brought him to church all the time. But that was one of the things that was happening out here, bro. When it came to me being violated like I was. And I mean, you dig? The thing about it is this. None of my children are grown and everything. One of them said that they want to come back. Well, all of them said they want to come back, I believe. and they want to go back to God. But one of them said that he is willing to change his life, give it to God, and become a weapon for God, a preacher. And so there's a lot of things that's about to change in our lives, before all of this madness happened in our lives. And we're going to take it one day at a time and forgive one another as well as anybody else that trespassed us. But if they continue to trespass us, if they continue to trespass on us while I'm bringing them back to God, I hope they all get swallowed by the sea in so many ways.